In the world of military technology, the F-22 Raptor has long been considered one of the most advanced and dangerous fighter jets ever created. With its incredible stealth, high speed, and unmatched agility, the aircraft has long been a symbol of American air dominance. However, recently, the world was shocked by the news of a revolutionary new upgrade to the F-22 Raptor, a mind-blowing hypersonic upgrade. Hello everyone, welcome back to Military Notes. After years of being a symbol of air power, the F-22 Raptor is now getting an upgrade that not only increases its combat capabilities, but also allows the aircraft to fly at speeds that were previously thought impossible. This hypersonic upgrade makes the F-22 not only faster, but also far more deadly, opening a new chapter in modern air warfare. Hypersonic technology developments. Why is it so important? Before we dive into the world of F-22 Raptor upgrades, it's important to understand what hypersonic technology is. Technically, a hypersonic aircraft or missile can fly at speeds greater than Mach 5, or 5 times the speed of sound. For contrast, the previous F-22 Raptor was able to reach speeds of Mach 2, or twice the speed of sound, which is already very impressive. However, hypersonics isn't just about speed. High speeds of Mach 5 or greater allow aircraft to enter airspace at speeds that are extremely difficult for adversaries to anticipate. In addition, hypersonic speeds provide a strategic advantage in terms of evading enemy defenses and providing much shorter response times to threats. F-22 Raptor before, the unbeatable giant of the air. The F-22 Raptor was first introduced in the early 2000s as a fifth-generation stealth fighter. Designed by Lockheed Martin, the F-22 incorporates stealth radar technology that allows the aircraft to evade detection by enemy defense systems. This advantage makes it a primary choice for U.S. air operations, especially when facing older fighters or less advanced air defense systems. With advanced features such as exceptional maneuverability, advanced avionics, and extremely lethal air-to-air weapons, the F-22 has become the backbone of U.S. air power. The aircraft's ability to take on enemies in the skies has made it a symbol of military superiority. However, while the F-22 is the best fighter in its class, technological challenges continue to evolve. U.S. adversaries are increasingly introducing aircraft with improved radar and air defense capabilities. To stay ahead, the F-22 Raptor must continue to innovate. F-22 Hypersonic Upgrade. What's different? After years of research and development, Lockheed Martin has announced that the F-22 Raptor has undergone a major upgrade that allows the aircraft to fly at hypersonic speeds. What was previously a speed limit that only a few spaceplanes or ballistic missiles could reach is now within reach of the fifth-generation fighter. This upgrade involves not only higher speed capabilities, but also improvements to the propulsion system. The aircraft is now equipped with new engines capable of producing hypersonic thrust, allowing the F-22 to fly at Mach 5 or above with excellent stability and control. However, the upgrade also includes updates to the avionics, flight controls, and weapons. The upgraded F-22 with hypersonic technology is equipped with advanced sensors that allow the aircraft to detect threats earlier and respond much faster. In addition, new weapons have been integrated, giving it the ability to launch hypersonic missiles with unprecedented precision. Why is the hypersonic F-22 Raptor so impressive? High speed and tactical advantages. Hypersonic speed provides a major advantage in air warfare. It can chase or evade enemies in ways that are impossible for conventional fighters. For example, in a dogfight, high speed allows the F-22 to evade enemy attacks and give the enemy less time to respond. Evasion of enemy air defense systems. One of the biggest challenges in air combat is dealing with increasingly sophisticated air defense systems. However, with hypersonic speed, the F-22 can penetrate these defenses much more effectively. Even if the enemy launches missiles or fighters in pursuit, the F-22 can escape at such high speeds that the enemy can barely respond. Integration with hypersonic weapon systems. The new F-22 also has the ability to carry and launch hypersonic missiles with incredible range and precision. This weapon system, which is specifically designed for hypersonic speeds, ensures that the F-22 can attack targets very quickly, reducing the chances that the enemy has time to act or launch defenses. Surveillance and high-altitude operations. In addition to hypersonic capabilities, the F-22 is also equipped with advanced radar and communication systems that allow the aircraft to operate at high altitudes and beyond the range of enemy radars. In this situation, the F-22 can carry out very accurate attacks and then return to a safe position in a very short time. Multi-role capability. With this hypersonic upgrade, the F-22 now has a wider multi-role capability. Although this aircraft is designed for air combat, its enhanced capabilities allow the F-22 to also carry out ground attacks, attacks on enemy facilities, and support more complex military operations. The F-22 Raptor is a fighter aircraft that is redefining the standard for air dominance in the 21st century. As the successor to previous generations of fighters, the F-22 incorporates a variety of technological innovations that enable it to meet the tactical and strategic challenges faced in modern air combat. Designed to counter evolving air threats, the F-22 combines stealth, supersonic speed, and exceptional agility, along with advanced weapon systems that make it a highly lethal fighter. Background and history of the F-22 development. The F-22 Raptor is the result of the Advanced Tactical Fighter (ATF) fighter development program that began in the late 1980s, with the aim of replacing older generation fighters such as the F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Falcon. At that time, fighter aircraft used by the United States Air Force (USAF) were no longer able to face increasingly sophisticated air threats, both in terms of speed, maneuverability, and radar capabilities. Therefore, the need to develop a superior aircraft became very urgent. In 1986, the ATF program began with two major companies, Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, each of which submitted aircraft designs to meet the program's criteria. After going through a series of evaluations and tests, Lockheed Martin's design was finally selected, which later became known as the F-22 Raptor. This program was designed to produce a fighter aircraft with stealth capabilities, supersonic speed, and extraordinary maneuverability that would provide air superiority in various situations. The F-22 first flew on September 7, 1997, and entered service in 2005. Despite its many advantages, its development was not easy. Several technical issues and high development costs delayed the F-22's production, but it eventually became the backbone of U.S. air power. Stealth design and technology. One of the most striking features of the F-22 Raptor is its stealth capability, which allows the aircraft to avoid detection by enemy radar. This capability is achieved by an aircraft design that prioritizes radar cross-section reduction. The F-22 has a sharp body shape with delta wings and lines that minimize radar wave reflection, making it very difficult to detect by enemy radar. The F-22 also uses composite materials and radar-absorbing materials RAM, which add to the aircraft's stealth capabilities. In addition, although the F-22 has a very powerful engine and is capable of supersonic speeds, the aircraft's design still prioritizes minimizing heat emissions that can be detected by enemy infrared IR systems. In other words, the aircraft is designed to be not only difficult to detect by radar, but also difficult to track by heat-based tracking systems. The stealth technology applied to the F-22 allows the aircraft to fly closer to enemy territory without being detected, giving it an advantage in air combat because the enemy does not have much time to respond. The F-22 has the capability to conduct deep strikes, destroy targets protected by air defense systems, and return to safe territory undetected. Supercruise and supersonic speed. The F-22 Raptor is equipped with supercruise capability, which is the ability to fly supersonic without using afterburners. Supercruise provides an advantage in air combat because the aircraft can fly at speeds of more than Mach 1, around 1,235 kilometers per hour or 767 miles per hour, for a longer period of time without sacrificing fuel. This allows the F-22 to carry out air patrol missions at longer distances with more efficient fuel consumption than aircraft that rely on afterburners. The F-22's maximum speed reaches Mach 2.0, around 2,470 kilometers per hour, or 1,535 miles per hour, which gives it the ability to chase enemy aircraft or evade attacks very quickly. This high speed also makes the F-22 very effective in intercepting enemy aircraft that violate airspace, as well as providing an advantage in pursuit or deep attack missions. Maneuverability and air combat capabilities. The F-22 is designed to have extraordinary maneuverability that allows this aircraft to fight in the air very efficiently, even in close combat. The F-22 is equipped with a fly-by-wire flight control system that uses computers to control the aircraft, providing a very accurate and fast response in every maneuver. This makes the F-22 very agile and responsive in dealing with various threats. One of the advantages of the F-22 is its ability to perform high alpha maneuvers, which is the ability to fly at a very high angle of attack without losing control or stability. This maneuver allows the F-22 to remain in an advantageous position when fighting enemy aircraft, even in close air combat. This also gives the F-22 an advantage in dealing with older enemy aircraft, which do not have the maneuverability as good as the F-22. In addition, the F-22 is equipped with differential thrust vectoring on the engines that allows the aircraft to perform extreme maneuvers. The F-22 can utilize the difference in thrust between the right and left engines to perform maneuvers that other aircraft cannot. This gives the F-22 the ability to exit highly dynamic air combat situations quickly. Armament and weapon systems. The F-22 Raptor is equipped with a variety of advanced weapons that give it the ability to attack both air and ground targets. As an air-to-air fighter, the F-22 is armed with two types of air-to-air missiles: the AIM-120 AMRAAM, Advanced Medium-Range Air-to-Air Missile, and the AIM-9 Sidewinder. Both of these missiles are designed to give the F-22 the ability to destroy enemy aircraft at short and medium ranges. The F-22 is also equipped with the M61A2 Vulcan gun, a rotary cannon capable of firing more than 6,000 rounds per minute. This cannon is used in close air combat, when maneuvers or missile attacks are not effective enough. In addition to air-to-air weapons, the F-22 can carry the GBU-39 small-diameter bomb for air-to-ground strike missions. The aircraft has internal weapons bays, which are designed to maintain stealth capabilities. With these internal weapons bays, the F-22 can carry a variety of weapons without increasing its radar signature that can be detected by the enemy. Avionics and electronic systems capabilities. The F-22 Raptor is equipped with highly sophisticated avionics and sensors, which provide superior capabilities in detecting and tracking targets, as well as identifying airborne threats. The F-22's active electronically scanned array radar is a highly sophisticated radar, capable of detecting, tracking, and identifying multiple targets at once, even in extremely dense combat conditions. The F-22's avionics system also includes infrared sensors and a highly efficient data communication system. With this technology, the F-22 can share information in real time with other aircraft and platforms on the battlefield, allowing for faster and more coordinated decision-making. In addition, the F-22 is equipped with a helmet-mounted display system, HMDS, which allows pilots to view vital information about the aircraft and its surroundings directly on their helmet visors. This increases the pilot's situational awareness and provides an advantage in dealing with sudden threats. The role of the F-22 in military operations. The F-22 Raptor has been involved in various military operations since it entered service in 2005. One of the F-22's primary roles is as an air supremacy aircraft, tasked with ensuring that enemy air forces cannot operate in controlled territory. In operations such as Operation Iraqi Freedom and Operation Enduring Freedom, the F-22 has played a vital role in securing airspace and monitoring enemy movements. In addition, the F-22 is also used in suppression of enemy air defenses (ASEAD) operations, which aim to destroy or disable enemy air defense systems, opening the way for larger air strikes. Its ability to fly fast, stealthily, and perform extreme maneuvers makes the F-22 a very effective aircraft in this role. Challenges and future of the F-22. Although the F-22 Raptor is a very advanced fighter aircraft, there are several challenges that it faces. One of them is its very high operational costs. The F-22 is a very expensive fighter aircraft, both in terms of production and maintenance. This high operational cost makes the number of F-22s produced relatively limited. Only about 187 units were produced between 1997 and 2020. In addition, although the F-22 is a very powerful fifth-generation fighter aircraft, some argue that other fifth-generation fighters, such as the F-35 Lightning II, are better suited to multi-role roles and are more cost-efficient. However, the F-22's superiority in air combat remains unmatched, and this aircraft remains a symbol of U.S. air power. The F-22 Raptor is one of the most advanced fighter aircraft ever, combining stealth capabilities, supersonic speed, extraordinary maneuverability, and a very effective weapons system. Although only produced in limited numbers, the F-22 has proven itself to be an aircraft that dominates the skies, providing an unmatched advantage in air combat. As the successor to previous generations of fighters, the F-22 changed the way the world viewed air dominance, and to this day, it remains a symbol of United States military superiority. Challenges and future of the hypersonic F-22. However, while these improvements are remarkable, there are some challenges that must be faced. One of the biggest challenges is the issue of maintenance and operational costs. The hypersonic engines used by the F-22 require more intensive maintenance than conventional engines, and this has the potential to affect the number of flight hours and operational costs of the aircraft. In addition, there is also the question of how adversaries will respond to these improvements. Countries with very high technological capabilities, such as Russia and China, are likely developing aircraft or weapons to respond to hypersonic threats. However, with defensive measures and technological improvements being developed, the U.S. is trying to stay ahead of the global military competition. The hypersonic improvements to the F-22 Raptor are not only an amazing technological leap, but also a step that shows how important innovation is in the modern military world. With its new capabilities, the F-22 is now not only a fighter aircraft, but also a symbol of the future of American air dominance. The world is now watching in awe as the new F-22 Raptor begins to make history in the skies with speed and power never before imagined. Will the new F-22 be the game-changer in future air combat? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure. The military has entered a new era with the F-22 Raptor faster, more powerful, and more deadly than ever.